When you see people battling in Pokemon Go, you generally see a wild flurry of fingers tapping on the screen as fast as possible. And while this can seem odd and funny to outsiders, the reason why players are doing this is actually really important in PvP. Welcome back. I'm your Professor Matthew Breaker, and in this episode, get ready to incessantly tap your phone because we're going to be covering all the things you need to know about your Pokemon's fast moves. This is getting good. We're going to start things off by just quickly covering what is a fast move. And that is simply just your Pokemon's primary attack. That attack is triggered by you tapping on the battle screen. That will deal damage and help your Pokemon gain a bit of energy after every use. Fast moves are going to vary in 3 different areas. The amount of time it takes the fast move to be thrown, the amount of damage that fast move does, and then the amount of energy that fast move generates for your Pokemon. That energy generation is important because your Pokemon slowly builds energy every time it throws a fast move. Your Pokemon can only store a max of 100 energy, and that energy that it's storing and building up every time you do a fast move is going into the pool that your Pokemon uses in order to throw its charge attack. So at the bottom of the screen there, you can see that as the attack is going through, that circle at the bottom of the screen is slowly being filled up. That is energy being generated. When that goes above the threshold of the circle, that means that that move is fully charged and ready to be used. Every fast move will also vary in how long it takes that fast move to be thrown, to be used. They are generally measured in what are called turns. Turns are half-second intervals of time. Typically, a fast move is going to last between 1 and 5 turns, or a half second all the way up to 2.5 seconds of time. Some notable 1-turn moves or half-second moves. For example, Samurott is using the move Fury Cutter. This is a 1-turn move. Other notable 1-turn or half-second moves that are common to see in GBL are Dragon Breath, Bite, Lock On, Water Gun. Going up in stage, we have the 2-turn moves or 1 second of duration. On the screen here, we have Sableye. Sableye is using the fast move Shadow Claw. Other notable 2-turn or 1 second moves are Counter. Poison Jab is another one. Mud Shot is very common, and Powder Snow as well. Going up from there, we have 3-turn moves or moves that last 1.5 seconds long. On the screen, we have Greedent. Greedent is using the 3-turn move Bullet Seed. Other common 3-turn fast moves are going to be Snarl, Charm, Hex, and Bubble. Going up into the higher time duration moves, we have 4-turn moves or moves that last 2 seconds. Hypno is a good example of this with its move Confusion. Other notable ones are going to be the fast move Gust and the fast move Volt Switch. And last, we have the only 5-turn move in the game, and that's Incinerate. It lasts 2.5 seconds of time, and as we see here, we have Talonflame on the screen, and notice how long it takes for this move to complete before the next one is thrown. Because every Pokemon has between 2 to 3 different fast moves that it could use, the trade-off that you have is a choice between high damage low energy gain, sort of like a middle ground of damage to energy generation, and then moves that are very like low damage but very high energy generation. An example of a low damage to high energy generation move that's very common is Mud Shot, or the new Fairy Wind that was added to the game. Sort of a nice middle ground of damage to energy generation is probably the move Counter or Shadow Claw. Those are typically deemed to be two of the best versatile moves in the game, just because they're very even and balanced. Or you could have the complete opposite, where you have a high damage output but a very low energy gaining move. A big example of this is going to be Charm or Razor Leaf. So an example of the trade-off between damage versus energy generation of each fast move would be the Pokemon Venusaur. Venusaur has access to the fast move Vine Whip, as well as access to the fast move Razor Leaf. The reason why this is a good example is because both of these moves are 2-turn or 1 second fast moves. So on the left hand side, we're going to have Venusaur with Vine Whip. On the right side, we're going to have Venusaur with Razor Leaf. And as you can see with just the damage being done between the two, on the right side with Razor Leaf, a lot of damage is being dealt. But when you compare the two charge circles at the bottom of the screen, you notice that Vine Whip, the one on the left, is making that circle fill up a lot quicker than the one on the right side, Razor Leaf. That circle is filling up very slowly. So hopefully this episode helped provide some clarity as to why players are constantly tapping on their phone during battle. If you like this series so far or know somebody that may find it helpful, please share this video with them. Rate, comment, subscribe to our channel, and hit that notification button, because in the next episode, you're going to learn everything you need to know about changing what fast moves are on your Pokemon. I'm your Professor Matthew Breaker, and I'll see you on the next episode of Getting Good.